Hello, everyone. I might be a minute early today. We are going to do the Watts of Love transfer called Dream Bigger. When you come in, make sure you say hello, and I can say hi back. If you're watching this on replay later, comment hashtag replay. That would be awesome. All right, let's get this going. Oh, I better turn the volume down on this. Would be awesome. Okay. Whoops. Let me get the transfer out. Got a couple things I want to show you. I organized all of my transfers, so this is great. I just have to look on my spreadsheet, and I know exactly where to find my transfer. Being organized makes all the difference in the world. All right. Whoops. Hey, Lysandra. Hey, Heather. Welcome to my live. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was our Club Couture. Club Couture, hey Kathy, is a, whoops, I'm just having lots of fun here. Club Couture is a monthly subscription. It's $26.99 Canadian plus tax. Shipping is free. It works out to about $32 a month, and you get a transfer and 3 paste single packets. Now, when you enroll, you have the option of adding on the Kickstarter kit. What's the Kickstarter kit? Well, I'm going to show you what it is. It's amazing. You get 2 board erasers, which are great for cleaning your surfaces and your transfers. You get a 3-ounce white chalk paste. You get a multi-tool. This thing's amazing. A small squeegee. So this is our small, and this is our mini. You get the small squeegee. You get a board and base, which is this, and it's double-sided, so you can chalk on both sides. And the best one is you get our 9x12 Aden board. And our Aden boards are all magnetic, so you can do something and have a 2D or a 3D effect on it by adding magnets to the back of your stuff. So that is in the Kickstarter kit, and I believe it's $93. The only time you can purchase it is when you sign up for Club Couture. It's the only time the add-on is available, but it's amazing. So that is my Club Couture spiel. Hey, Anita. Oh, we got lots of people watching today. That's awesome. Okay, so what we're doing is on our Grayson board, this is a 9x12 Grayson, we're doing the Watts of Love transfer. And our Watts of Love transfer is $2.64, I believe it is, Canadian. Goes directly to Watts of Love. Excuse me. And Watts of Love is an organization that brings light to extreme poverty areas. And the lights are solar lights, so they don't have to worry about getting batteries. They don't have to buy kerosene for their lamps. And the lights actually last 10 years, which is amazing. So every $50 raised buys one light for a family there. All right. So that's kind of why I chose this today. If you guys have any questions as I'm going, hey Joey, please let me know. Now this is also the transfer that I used when I think I posted on my page, Do It in the Dark. And I did this blindfolded. It was a bit of a mess, but it didn't look too bad. Okay, so I fuzzed my transfer. The reason that you fuzz the transfers is so that it takes some of that stickiness off the back, because they are reusable and you can use them on many surfaces. I did these candle holders with ink. You bake it in the oven, it's permanent. I use them on fabric, t-shirts, pillow covers. You can pretty much use this on anything. The only time I would not fuzz the transfer is if I was doing it on fabric, because you want it to really adhere to it. Okay, so I'm going to do this in 3 colors. I'm going to use guava, parakeet, and white. So all the leaves are going to be done in the green. I'm going to do the flowers in guava, and the dream bigger I'm going to do in white. Hey, Carol. I've had like 6 cups of coffee already today. I am wired. Okay, so we're going to do the flowers first. And I'm just going to stir up my chalk paste. This is a little bit on the thick side. So I'm going to add a little bit of distilled water to it. Why distilled water? Because sometimes your tap water has bacteria in it. And if you add bacteria to the paste, you can create mold. And that's not good, because then you'd end up having to throw it out. So I always use distilled water. I did it once, I forgot, and I used tap water. And I had to throw my paste out. I was not happy. So you want your paste to be yogurt, sour cream consistency. So that's a better thickness. I'm just going to grab my mini squeegee. And you don't need a lot of paste. If you end up with too much paste, you can just put it right back in your jar. So we'll just... Probably could have used a teeny tiny squeegee. Now I'm going to finish the flowers, then I'm going to peel back the transfer. I'm going to do a chalk and peel method, because if I leave it on there while I'm doing the other stuff, it could dry and then it just stays in the silk screen. And you don't want that, because then you're just going to pull up your design. So let's just peel this back. And then I'm just going to dry it quickly. Now, if you're using an embossing gun like me, be careful not to get it near the transfer, because it will melt your transfer. You can use a hairdryer. I just find this works really fast. And you notice I didn't peel the transfer all the way off. That way it makes it easier to put it back down where it was. There we go. Now you want to make sure again that you don't have any air bubbles. So just rub your fingers along the silk screen, and you can feel if there's an air bubble there. You can also use your squeegee and just go across the screen. And if there's any air bubbles, you'll hear a crackling like Rice Krispies. Okay, so that one is done. Now we'll do the green. Just going to put a lid on this. Let's check for comments here. And my comments have disappeared. And I'm frozen. Okay, hopefully it's just me that's frozen. Am I frozen for you guys? Oh my goodness. I feel like my iPad just died. And I don't have a second device. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is bizarre. I hope I'm still there. Okay, looks like I am. Wow. Okay. Okay. Everybody's fine. It's just me. I don't know what it is with my iPad. I think I need to start using hubbies. All right, so I'm going to actually use my small squeegee because this is a larger area that I'm going to be covering. I do need a tech assistant on standby. Oh my goodness. I almost need to message everybody in the family. I'm going live. Do not call, do not text, because that's happened more than a few times. And then I've lost my connection. All right. Get some more paste on here. And you can put it on a little bit heavier to begin with, because you can scrape the excess off, and that way it doesn't completely dry on you either. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is peel this up. And dry it, and then we'll do the rest. Such a pretty color. Oh my goodness, it's so vibrant. I love that. Yeah, this green is almost like our new, what is it, Spring Zing? Citrus Zing? Spring Zing, I think. Really, really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to put this back down after I just noticed that there's some green where my lettering is going to go. Super easy to clean up mistakes. Just use a Q-tip and wipe it up. That is it. Okay, so now we're going to do this part here and then the Dream Bigger. That one is really close to the flower. That's when the smaller squeegees come in really handy. Get into those tight spaces better. And I think I just found a giant air bubble. Air bubbles are not your friend. I'm just going to say that right now. They cause bleeding in your transfer. Okay, and I'm quickly going to use the white. That way we don't have to peel again. And that is it. We're going to pull this off. Whoops, I almost put it into the green. That wouldn't have been good. And you can see, I'm going to hold this up. You can see where I had the air bubble on this bottom part here. It's a little bit gloopy, but it's okay. Leaves have texture, right? So we're just going to leave it. All right. There is our finished project. That took what, 15 minutes? Isn't it gorgeous? So if you have the supplies at home, and let's say you're going out and you forgot to buy a birthday present or housewarming or something, and you've got the supplies at home, you can quickly make a very unique gift for somebody. Housewarming gift, use a transfer and make tea towels. Super, super easy. And now I'm going to show you how I clean the transfer. Because I don't always do this on my live, but I have new people watching, so it's always a good idea just to show people how easy this is done. So I've cleaned the top, and I'm using my board eraser. And these are great for taking out dark colors, like if you were using black. And when you use black, and if your transfer is stained, it's okay. It doesn't affect the transfer as long as you've cleaned the transfer really well and the color is out of the silk screen area, then you are good to go. And now we'll clean the back. And remember, I fuzzed it. So right now there's some lint on the back of my transfer. So by using a Lysol wipe on the back, I'm actually taking off all that lint that I put on. And then once it's dry, I put it back on the backer sheet and the stickiness is reactivated, which is great. So the better you clean these, the longer the transfer is going to last you. Whoops. So it's always important to make sure you clean your transfer really well. Just going to dry the front. And then flip it over again. And give it one more wipe. And that's it. That's all it takes to clean them. Super easy. Oh yeah, I think I have almost every color, Carol. Oh, it's always good to have a variety of colors for projects. Yeah, it turned out really well. I love it. Love how this turned out. Very, very pretty. All right. Well, that was it for, what day is it today? Tuesday? I think today's day 13. I might start getting into Blur's days because I don't know what day it is anymore. I've been doing so many of these. So tomorrow is 7 o'clock. I'll be live. And I'm thinking what I might do is, because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I always go live at 7 o'clock. So I'm thinking the alternate days, it'll be 4:30 maybe. Because this seems to be a good time. People haven't started making dinner yet. East Coast, it would be 5:30 or anywhere between 5:30 and 7:30, depending on where you are. So I think this might be a good time. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, because I am doing 90 days straight. So I've got 7 days a week scheduled. Kind of crazy. Okay, so if anybody wants information about Club Couture, comment club and I will get you that information. Just gonna put this back on the backer sheet. Oh, and you'll notice that there's writing on the back. I do that because the back is paper side and the front is kind of a glossy side. You never want to put your transfer on the paper side. Ask me how I know. Because it will stick. And you basically ruin your transfer. I've done that a couple of times because I didn't label the backs. And now, because I label this, I know exactly where it goes back in my book. How's that for organization? I know I surprise myself sometimes. I'm not always this organized. But I'm getting there. I am getting there. All right, my friends, if you don't have any questions. Okay, Carol, it's almost 9 there. And Anita, it's 7 where you are, I think. I think so. 7 or 8. Oh my goodness, I need a haircut again. Wow. I'm looking at my, I know you're not supposed to talk about yourself when you're live, but wow. I need another haircut. Okay, that is it, my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7 Pacific. All right, bye for now.